Oliver was always full of ideas. One day, he thought of building a small garden shed where he could keep his tools and spend time reading. It wasn't a simple dream, but Oliver was determined to make it real. He sat down with a cup of tea and a notebook. First, I need to draw a plan, he thought. He sketched a design for the shed, listing all the materials he would need: wood, screws, paint, and roofing materials. His excitement grew as the drawing took shape. Oliver knew it would be difficult to build the shed alone. He called his friend Sam and said, "Hey, I'm planning to build a shed in my garden. Do you want to help?" Sam laughed and replied, "I'm not a builder, but I'll give it a try." They drove to a nearby hardware store. While looking at the tools and materials, Sam joked, "I hope we know what we're doing." They bought everything they needed: wood, screws, a hammer, and even some outdoor lights to decorate the shed. Back at home, they began by measuring the space in the garden. It wasn't a huge space, but it was enough for a small shed. Oliver and Sam worked hard, digging the ground and laying the foundation. Sam, who wasn't used to physical work, said, "This is tougher than I thought." After a few days of working, the shed started to take form. However, they faced some challenges. One day, it rained heavily and all the wood got wet. "We should have covered it," Oliver said, disappointed. But they didn't let it stop them. They waited for the wood to dry, then continued working. Finally, after several weeks, the shed was almost complete. They nailed the last few pieces of wood and fixed the roof. Oliver stood back and admired their work. "It's better than I imagined," he said with a smile. Now it was time to paint the shed. They chose a light blue color, which made the small building stand out in the green garden. Oliver also hung the outdoor lights, which gave the shed a cozy and welcoming look. On the first evening after the shed was finished, Oliver invited Sam over. They sat inside the shed, talking and drinking tea. The soft light from the outdoor lamps made the place feel magical. "I never thought we could build something like this," Sam said. As they sat there, Oliver started thinking about his next project. "Maybe we should build a small patio in front of the shed," he said. Sam looked at him and laughed. "Let's enjoy this one first." But Oliver knew that more adventures were waiting for him.